It's Lil Pac, baby, in the building.
The truth teller in the building.
The pressure bringer in the building.
If you rockin' with Pac,
make some noise. Yeah, if you got them receipts,
put it on the floor.
If you got that truth,
put it on the floor.
If you rockin' with Lil Pac,
put it on the floor.
Hey, 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 hey. One time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
Yeah, that's Lil Pac, bitch.
One time for Lil Pac, baby.
Let's go.
Two times for Lil Pac, baby.
That's right.
Three times for Lil Pac, baby.
Fuck up.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
It's Lil Pac, baby. Walk in, whole room in a G-Shield. Truth talk heavy, she don't ever miss. Stand on facts, yeah, she stand on 10. When Pac touch down, pressure step in. Spotlight glow when she hit that live. Whole chat lit when she drop that vibe. No fake love, only real ones roll. Lil Pac run the scene, that's how it goes. Clock that T receipts on sight. Drop one post on that ignite. Talk that truth, she don't play nice. Put it on the floor, expose that light. Go Lil Pac,
Go, go, Lil Pac, go, go,
go Lil Pac, go. Put it on the floor, Pac, put it on the floor. Time for the realest,
bitch.
two times for the coldest,
Bitch,
three times for the bossed up,
bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up.
yeah, that's Lil Pac, bitch.
One time for Lil Pac, baby.
Hey, oh,
Two times for Lil Pac, baby.
that's right, oh,
Three times for Lil Pac, baby.
turn up,
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
it's Lil Pac, baby. Truth in her voice, yeah, the crowd gon' lean. When she clock them receipts, know she mean what she mean. No cap stories, she dismantle the fake. Every live she hit, make the whole chat shake. From the boot energy to worldwide view. Lil Pac, baby, got nothing to prove. Stand tall, crown never tilt. Pressure too heavy, whole lane get built. Put it on the floor, 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 put it on the floor. Go Lil Pac, go Lil Pac, go. Receipts on the floor,
Let's go. One time for Lil Pac, baby. Two times for Lil Pac, baby.
that's right, go.
Three times for Lil Pac, baby.
Turn up.
Fuck it up, fuck it up. It's Lil Pac, baby.
If you want some weird shit, stay away. Stay away from me. Period.
No weapon should profit.
No weapon form is going to prosper.
No weapon farm is gonna profit. Thank you, Pastor.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Hold up, hold up.
Hold up.
It's Lil Pac, baby, in the building.
The truth teller in the building.
The pressure bringer in the building.
If you rockin' with Pac,
Make some noise. Yeah, if you got them receipts,
put it on the floor.
if you got that truth,
Put it on the floor.
if you rockin' with Lil Pac,
Put it on the floor.
hey, 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 hey. One time for the realest, bitch. Two times for the coldest, bitch. Three times for the bossed up, bitch.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
Yeah, that's Lil Pac, bitch.
One time for Lil Pac, baby.
Let's go.
Two times for Lil Pac, baby.
That's right.
Three times for Lil Pac, baby.
Fuck up.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
It's Lil Pac,
Baby.
walk in, whole room in a G-Shield. Truth talk heavy, she don't ever miss. Stand on facts, yeah, she stand on 10. When Pac touch down, pressure step in. Spotlight glow when she hit that live. Whole chat lit when she drop that vibe. No fake love, only real ones roll. Lil Pac run the scene, that's how it goes. Clock that T receipts on sight. Drop one post on that ignite. Talk that truth, she don't play nice. Put it on the floor, expose that light. Go Lil Pac,
Go, go, Lil Pac, go, go,
go Lil Pac, go. Put it on the floor, Pac, put it on the floor. Time for the realest,
bitch.
two times for the coldest,
Bitch,
three times for the bossed up,
bitch. Fuck it up, fuck it up.
yeah, that's Lil Pac,
One time for Lil Pac, baby.
hey, oh,
Two times for Lil Pac, baby.
that's right, oh,
Three times for Lil Pac, baby.
turn up,
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
it's Lil Pac, baby. voice, yeah, the crowd gon' lean. When she clock them receipts, know she mean what she mean. No cap stories, she dismantle the fake. Every life she hit, make the whole chat shake. From the boot, energy to worldwide view. Lupac, baby, got nothing to prove. Stand tall, crown never tilt. Pressure too heavy, whole lane get built. Put it on the floor, 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 put it on the floor. Go Lupac, go Lupac, go. Receipts on the floor, let's go.
One time for Lupac, babe. Two time for Lupac, babe.
That's right, go.
Three time for Lupac, babe.
Turn up.
Fuck it up, it's Lupac, baby.
If you want some weird shit, stay away. Stay away from me. Period.
No weapon should profit.
No weapon form is going to prosper.
No weapon form is gonna profit. Thank you, Pastor.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, you know what's going on. Stop playing.
Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Y'all heard Shamar, no weapon form is gonna profit, baby. Okay, period. Clock that. See. Anyways, hey y'all, what's up? This is actually my second live for today. If you know, we did a members only. We had a really good members only live a little while ago, child. So yeah, we doing our little, we're trying to stay in the Clarissa Papoose algorithm. I need to try to do one every day until I can really get in the algorithm because skipping days ain't gonna work, child. Let me see what I can do, y'all. I need to go hard for the rest of the month. I'm gonna try because that algorithm be going crazy. Let me see who we got in here so we can talk a little bit, talk our little stuff. Hey, Queen Irie, shout out to you for getting that membership. Nita M. Michelle the Bell, one of my beautiful mods. You like that thumbnail? Thank you, girl. Hey to is it Aisha? I hope I said that right. Thank you for getting that membership. I see y'all coming through, baby. They want to get that members only tea. Okay, listen, because the members been coming through. But let me tell y'all something now. I done figured out a way to get rid of the trolls in members only. I don't know about publicly yet, but in members only, yeah. I don't know if they just made a way or if it's something that been going on and I just didn't know about it. But when I Googled it, there is definitely a way to block from your members only content. So I'm gonna mess with that later and go through all my members to see. Yeah, we're gonna see what it gives. We're gonna see what it gives. Hey Terry, bro. Thank you for the copyright and fair use. It is always needed. We got Miss Michelle, we got Scorpio, Miss Deborah, Q Colston, we got Miss Elisa. Love me for real. Jaisha in the building. Miss Amanda, Miss Debbie, Scorpio Stings. We got Miss Brenda, Miss Nina, Renita, Courtney. Shout out to my green team VIP in the chat per usual. Nita M, Twin Mommy, Miss Janice, Tokyo Blues. Who else? Let me see. Hold up. Let me go down. Hey, Discussion Boy. Shout out to you and all my other beautiful minds that's holding it down in the chat. Yes, Pratt did his big one. Y'all messing with that one? I told him, I say, bro, you outdid yourself with this one. Okay. I gave him one or two little inputs and he did his big one. So I'm going to keep this one for a while because he definitely did his big one on that one. Who else in here? Let me see. Hey, Miss Patrina. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Jennifer. Who else? Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Hey, LaTanya. I'm trying to skip through y'all talking back and forth. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Raquel. Hey, the other Miss Jackie. We got, let me see, Tay in the building, of course. We got Miss Yolanda. We got Becca. We got Rakita. We got, let me see. Hold up. I don't want to be repeating names, y'all. You say YouTube is acting up today, y'all, so be aware of comments being deleted automatically. YouTube always got some issues. That is crazy. Like I said in members, they make sure they take their little coins, though. but they always got a problem. Something always going on with these people. You say I don't think Papoose is really feeling her like she think. Y'all, we finna get into it, okay? Because some things that happened since I didn't go live. Well, since I went live the other day. Thank you, discussion board, for my first super girl. I appreciate you. Who else in here? Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Sid. Who else? Let's see. Negativity. Stop playing with Shamar. I love me some Shamar, baby. Okay, Shamar be lit. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Nikki B. You said I need to get a membership. Get you one, girl. Listen, we've been dropping some tea over there. Hey, sweet queen, my love. Who else in here? We almost to the bottom, y'all. To say we ain't got that many people in the chat today, baby, I had to work through them comments. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. Thank you, Jaisha, for my second super. You say pop, child. I'm talking by myself. Pap always upstairs, needs to come downstairs and defend Quote instead of sub easy over his wife. What? Wait, send me that. Where is it, Jaisha? Send it to my email now. Okay, because I didn't see that. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, because I was busy today, but I still kind of like, skimmed through YouTube and the timeline was going crazy. Everybody is doing Clarissa, Pap, 50, all of the parties, they doing videos. Okay, like it went crazy today. So I didn't get a chance to watch none of them, but I was just reading their captions and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, something must have happened, because now that you saying something about Pap subbing easy, I did see some. Let me tell y'all what I seen. First of all, I seen one title that said Clarissa and Pap was secretly married. I'm like, how the hell is that even possible when Pap is not even divorced from Remy? One. And then I seen another one that said something about easy. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about they said that Remy left easy after Christmas to go back to Pap. I said, Lord have mercy. So I'm gonna have to catch up and see what's going on in these Paprissa streets, okay? But anyways, y'all, if you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $Lupac2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people that supports that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. Lately, I've been doing any color for the super chat goals per y'all request. So that is up, y'all. Now I set it for 20, but I put it for any color, so it don't matter what y'all give your girl. I'm appreciative, okay? Per usual, always. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to the green team for holding down the memberships for Pop. We are a family, baby. We a community over here, period. Shout out to all the new members that's coming through. I see y'all. Make sure y'all participate now. And when I say participate, mean comment every blue moon so you don't get booted out. Because, yeah, we be thinking there's some trolls lurking in our members' content. You never know. You never know. But I know who the day ones, twos, and threes are. And the newbies. I know who y'all are that support your girl. Okay, so you ain't got to worry about nothing. Y'all make sure y'all watching them ads. Please hit that like button. And at the end of this live stream, hype your girl up. Y'all know the vibes, okay? Now let's get into this Paprissa content. What's the nicknames they be called? I know I seen Papoose. I seen that one. Paprissa. I seen that one. Damn, I can't think of the other ones, but child, they be all over the place with the nicknames. So y'all, we finna going on over to what's his name? Thank you for that. What Latte? What you telling me thank you for? In his diss song to 50, when he was saying a ninja disrespecting. Oh, okay, yeah. That did happen. Child, Papoose still upstairs, resharing this song. And not once has he addressed Maserati Bud. Don't y'all find that interesting? Sip this hot coffee just a little bit. It ain't tea, it's coffee, okay? But so, I was doing my little 1-2, my little research over there on the Instagram streets. And of course, I went on Papoose page, Clarissa page, and Maserati Bud. I think I went on 50 Cent page. Yeah, I went on 50 page too. And I was like, okay, it's not too active right now. But then I was like, let me go. I went to Maserati Bud page last. And that's when I seen the reason why is not too active. Because he dropped some very questionable receipts that I feel like is no denying at this point. Okay. And I'm like, it's very odd. No, well, let me ask y'all how y'all feel about this. I'm gonna make a poll. Let's do a poll real quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me make a poll because I want to see. Because we got people in the bushes that ain't gonna participate in the chat. So I'm gonna do a poll. Hold on, give me 1 second. Um, let's see. I can't. There you go. All right, let me do my poll real quick, y'all. Engage your audience. Where's the poll thing? Okay, here you go. Start a poll. Is Pap ignoring Maserati? Oh, I spelled it all wrong. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Maserati Bud and focusing on 50 a move or what else I want to say? Or let's say he's just embarrassed. Or he's just embarrassed. Yeah, we're gonna say that. All right, and y'all be able to answer. Yes, I know. All right, hold on to no. Is Papoose and Maserati? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. I misspelled Maserati, child. We ain't done over here. All right, but and focusing on 50. Test move on. Okay. All right, now y'all make sure y'all answer that poll, child. Okay, listen. Let me know for the poll. So, what I put for the poll is Papoose ignoring Maserati Bud? I should have put his receipts. Maserati Bud, a chess move, and focusing. Wait, it's no. I put is Papoose ignoring Maserati Bud and focusing on 50 Cent, a chess move, or he's just embarrassed. Okay, and what I mean by that is, if y'all notice, if y'all actually following what's going on, then you'll see that. Let me load this down a little bit because I feel like I got an echo. Y'all see that Papoose has not once, and I've been watching his page, he has not once responded since Maserati Bud dropped all those receipts on Clarissa. Maserati Bud is a guy that's friends with 50 Cent that apparently had some type of dealings with Clarissa back in 2024, maybe 2025, something like that, allegedly. Okay. I don't know if it was actual or it was just cordial, you know what I'm saying? Friendly, a little friendly, whatever. But they definitely had something going on, child. And he came out, dropped some receipts. Well, 50 Cent, he put it out first. And then because Clarissa was pretending like she didn't know the guy, like he was just a random fan, or 1 minute she said she didn't know him. Then from that, she went to, oh, he's a fan, always taking pictures. And then from that, she went to, reading their DMs, et cetera, right? So in the midst of her going back and forth with Maserati Bud and 50 Cent, Papoose was just focusing on 50 Cent, resharing that diss track, that 5-minute diss track he did on him over and over and over and over, child. Just sharing it everywhere, sharing the reactions, all of that. And don't get it twisted, y'all. He did his big one on that diss track. Okay. One thing I will never take away from Papoose is his lyrical abilities. Okay. He is very, very good when it comes to freestyling, rapping, all of the things hip hop. Like, to me, he's very underrated because his music don't do a whole lot of numbers for some reason. I don't know what it is, y'all, but he is really good. He's really talented when it comes to that pen game, baby. So I don't know. I guess everybody is just not meant to be pushed out there like that. I don't know what it is, but he did his big one on that diss track, and according to Maserati Bud in a recorded private phone call, Pap had 50's back against the wall with that diss track. Okay. So that's why 50 Cent put the stuff out about Maserati Bud. And y'all know from my last live I did on this a couple days ago, I personally feel like Clarissa should have been honest about the situation instead of lying about it. It made her look worse. And I wish more females would keep it real as far as, because if you know you didn't sleep with the guy, you didn't have no dealings with him actually, right? Even though she could have, because Pap's still a married man. And at that time, of the DM messages, Pap was still living in his marital home with Remy, sleeping on the sofa. Okay. So even if she did deal with him, where's the problem? Like, what's good? What's going on? You know, because it was alleged Pap was dealing with other females too. One being a chick from New York, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody that he did business with, a big booty girl. Yeah, her picture been floating around these streets too, and Remy exposed that also. I forgot what she do. She did some type of work for him, but yeah, Remy exposed that. Whenever she exposed Papoose and Clarissa's messages, she also exposed old girl and let it be known you ain't the only one, Bookie Butt. And to put the icing on the cake, that very same female that Remy tried to tell everybody Papoose was messing with also during their marriage, she was in Africa with Papoose when it was said that Papoose made excuses as to why Clarissa couldn't go. Okay? So it gets a little juicy, y'all. Hold on, let me go get my fingernail clippers. Because while I'm on this live, I'm finna cut my nails off. 1 second, y'all. I need to go get my nails redone. Whew, I need a fresh set, baby, because these ain't giving no more. I got so many compliments off of these nails. These my birthday nails, and I'm shocked none of them ain't broke off yet because I got them kind of long. They ain't broke off, but they getting loose. And once the nails start getting loose, y'all, I don't like to keep them on because then I start bumping everything on. Like, I'm like, why am I bumping stuff? It like you bump stuff more when your nails start getting loose for some reason. But you say, Lupac, you gotta remember Clarissa has been dealing with Pap since 2020. Listen, Scorpio. I'm on that, sis. I'm on that. Y'all, we gotta go down this rabbit hole. Make sure y'all, we got 81 people in here. Make sure y'all hit. I know it's a lot of people live, okay? Because last time we went live on Clarissa Shields, we had 200 something people in here, okay? So we building up into that algorithm, and I'm gonna go live about it tomorrow too. We probably do the rabbit hole tomorrow, just to kind of, get y'all familiar. The ones that don't know the story, because everybody, y'all, not everybody, but a good bit of people seems to think that Remy cheated on Papoose first, and it didn't happen like that, y'all. I've been going down a crazy rabbit hole, and it's given that some of y'all been going down a rabbit hole too. Okay? I love it for us. So we're gonna go down the rabbit hole together, probably tomorrow. We'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to gather all them receipts again because I just been clipping receipt after receipt after receipt on other people's videos and live, child. So we might do it tomorrow. I might start uploading all those receipts to my email tonight once I get off this live. But anyways, that is true. Clarissa been talking to Papoose since 2020, allegedly. Okay, she let it slip out on Tamron Hall's talk show. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I do have that clip also. I got a few clips. And at that time, Remy was actually pregnant with her and Papoose's second child. She ended up losing that baby, y'all. It was a lot going on around that time. DMs, Clarissa was in Remy's DM asking her for dressing advice, how to dress and style advice. Remy was sending her clothing ideas, child. She asked Remy for her stylist, which is very ironic because now so many people are constantly comparing how they feel like Clarissa is jacking Remy's style. It's so many similar outfit choices that's going on. Is it a coincidence or what? That's left to be said, child. But this saga right here is crazy, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, y'all. So how do y'all feel about Papoose ignoring Maserati Bud and focusing just on 50 Cent, because I mean 50 Cent was the mastermind behind exposing Clarissa and Maserati Bud. But it's like, why are you just going at him? 50 wasn't the one that was allegedly dealing with Clarissa. Maserati Bud was. And Maserati Bud, he didn't say Papoose's name, but he was like, the reason why she went old boy's way, and he was talking about Papoose, is because I was poly and she knows I'm poly, but she was effing with me the long way. That's what he said, y'all. So hold on. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. You say I feel like she's copying Remy's style because Clarissa has no sense at all. And if y'all notice how Clarissa originally dressed, like, go back. All the pictures is still on the internet. Go back and look. Go back and look. Go down that rap. Matter of fact, we probably can do that. I could do that right now. Y'all want me to show y'all some? I can go on Google and pull up some and show y'all. But I thought that Remy cheated on her husband first with that. No. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole, Britt. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole. It goes all the way back, because they said that Remy was cheating in jail, and where's the proof? Where's the proof? Nobody has seen that. That came from Papoose and whoever else, but we ain't see no proof of that. We ain't see no proof of that. But it's a lot of proof coming out now about everything. Like, a lot is being exposed, y'all. I've been watching so many people cover this storyline. It's crazy. And a lot is starting to be exposed. Matter of fact, I watched the girl's video yesterday on Clarissa and Papoose and Remy Ma, and the girl was basically breaking down some stuff, and she was showing how it was some old text messages that Remy exposed between Papoose and Clarissa. And she was showing how Papoose is like the mastermind, and he basically set Clarissa up to expose Remy and Easy to Block, or whatever, to expose that situation, because it was some messages where Clarissa and Papoose was talking, and Clarissa was like, you need to do something about that girl. Because at that time, Remy was like, y'all remember Remy had made a post. I'm gonna find it too because I clipped it. She was like, I told Papoose to something. Damn, what did she say? Did she say I told Papoose to get this girl in order, or tell this girl to stop mentioning me? It was something along those lines, y'all, where she was like, I told Papoose to stop, tell this girl to stop mentioning me, but she want to make a spectacle and, come out on social media and say this and say that, and she don't know, whatever. It was something along those lines, basically, as to why Remy was exposing the situation, right? Because she was trying to get Papoose out of the house. Like, if you're actively dating someone else and I'm dating someone else, why won't you leave? Right? And y'all know, because most might say, oh, where's the marital home? But if y'all know, if they separated, or the wife is saying, hey, I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm over you. You done did too much. I'm seeing somebody else. You seeing somebody else. Even in a divorce, the more than likely when the wife has the child, the wife gets the marital home, unless they agree upon something differently. So I could agree with that. And that's not even me being biased, y'all. That's me saying, if we ain't together, right? If we are both dating someone else, you need to go. If there's no hope for reconciliation, we ain't talking about getting back together. You need to go. You need to move out. You need to find you somewhere else to stay. And it was Remy's house anyways. Like, she bought that house. He was paying utilities, but she purchased that house, y'all. And that was said from both of them. Okay. Whenever they was exposing each other, it was stated. Because I remember Remy saying that Papoose didn't do nothing. He was, when she was in jail, he was using her money to pay the bills. And when she got out of jail, she had $0 because he had to spend all her money. And, she was talking about how she purchased that house or whatever. And then Papoose was like, yeah, but the utilities I paid, they came out of my bank account, like that. Right. So to me, that was him validating that it was true when she said that she bought the house or whatever, and he was paying the utilities. excuse me, y'all. Remy said he Clarissa mentioned her. She said every time she mentioned me, I'm gonna drag you. Because here's the thing, and what a lot of people probably didn't catch on to, y'all. Whenever that was going on back in 2024, Remy and Papoose was still cool. They were still cool, y'all. Because if y'all remember, Remy exposed some text messages on her live when she was in the mall with Easy the Block Captain. She was in the mall with him and she showed some text messages of Papoose messaging her while he was in Africa on that trip. I think he did a video out there or something. And that other girl was there. And Remy showed how he had made up an excuse about being vaccinated so that Clarissa couldn't go so the other girl could be there, right? Because if y'all remember, Clarissa wasn't on that Africa trip. So they was cool. He was messaging Remy like, hey, I'm trying to enjoy myself out here. I don't have nothing to wear. And she was like, she texts him back like, stop it. You have plenty of clothes. You just got to come pick them up. Right. So they was real friendly and cordial. He was messaging Remy at 11, 12 o'clock midnight talking about little baby reminisce. And Remy was like, why is you messaging me at that time about a child who got school the next day? So she was basically insinuating that he was trying to get back in good with her because, yeah, the baby sleep at that time, right? So it was a lot going on, y'all, but Papoose was definitely playing the field. I think he was pillow talking with Clarissa and making it seem, making Remy seem like this monstrous person to her, because that's typical married man talk. When a married man is dealing with a female on the side, they paint the wife to be a monster and a hoe. Okay? That's how they do it, child. Because they want to villainize that party to make it seem like they disgusted by that party so that side chick won't think that it's any hope of reconciliation. That's a psychological mind game, right? But in all actuality, him and Remy was cool. And that's why Remy exposed those messages to show like, me and Pap cool. Even after the separation. That's what really initially made me feel like it was more to the story, y'all. Whenever the whole Easy the Block Captain exposure with him, with him and Remy and them coming out there saying, oh, she cheated on Pap first and da-da-da-da-da. I was like, it gotta be more to the story than that, because Remy and Pap was too cordial. It was too nice. It was too cordial to say Pap was quote unquote so upset about Easy the Block Captain. But you was all cordial with her and the way you was talking to her, like y'all was still cool. Even now, y'all, think about it. I'm planting these seeds because I want y'all to pay attention. We're gonna use our analytical skills, baby. Okay, over here we clock it from A to Z. So remember when Papoose and it was initially Papoose's interview on the Breakfast Club, and Clarissa was sitting off to the side, right? And then because Clarissa kept intervening, they told her, pull up a chair, quote, or whatever, or champ, something like that. Charlamagne or one of them told her pull up a chair. So she ended up pulling up a chair next to Pap, and you could tell that she was really, really uncomfortable because they kept mentioning Remy. Like they basically turned the interview into a reminiscent on the Black Love interview. Okay, that's what that gave, and you can see the discomfort and you can see the discomfort in Clarissa's face when they kept bringing her up, because she even kept intervening and trying to change the subject or whatever. It was even a point where Lauren LaRosa or DJ Envy said, I know y'all done moved on, whatever, but something about you and Remy being cool because y'all have so much chemistry and so much time invested that we the people at the fans, we want to see y'all cool and cordial, whatever, right? So before Papoose could even answer, and if y'all remember, and y'all can go watch this interview, is on the Breakfast Club. Papoose wasn't talking bad about Remy. He didn't want to say nothing bad about her. And guess why? Because they are cordial and they still cool. It's been speculation of a lot of people saying that they still messing around, child, but that hasn't been proven. So I'm not gonna agree with that, but they are definitely cordial and cool, and rightfully so, because those people have a lot of time invested. They got a lot of history, child. They was friends and lovers, okay? And when you been with somebody for 20, 15, 20 years, you can't help but to be cool or friends, outside of y'all being married, right? So back to that interview. And I'm gonna get to Maserati Bud's page. I just want to kind of go down a little bit of the rabbit hole because we got people coming in slowly but surely. So that interview on the Breakfast Club, and when DJ Envy made that statement about Remy and Pap being cool because of black love and this and that, before Pap could answer, Clarissa hurry up and intervene and said, well, y'all gotta understand, I know y'all was used to seeing this, but y'all gotta understand, people divorce, okay? People move on and and then she was like, and it's gonna take time. I'm skipping some stuff because I can't remember verbatim what she said, but the stuff I'm saying, she definitely said, okay? She was like, it's going to take time. It's a lot of things that happen, right? And that's when I think Pap intervened at some point and cut her off, right? Because they kept asking him stuff about Remy, and Papoose kept trying to get away from it. Like, he didn't want to discuss her. I think at one point he was like, that's the mother of my child, but you could tell he didn't want to discuss her in a negative light. But Clarissa did. She definitely did. Okay, you could tell. But after that interview on the Breakfast Club happened, y'all, what happened next? Fast forward a couple months, right? After that interview happened, it was posted. Y'all remember on Instagram, Remy posted a video in Daniel's Leather in New York looking for a fur coat. Okay? Remember that? I know y'all do because it went viral because people were saying how beautiful Remy was. They was like, oh my gosh, which Remy always been pretty to me, even when she was bigger. Okay? I love me some Remy. And I don't dislike Clarissa. I just don't like some of the things she do. I feel like she don't have the right guidance or PR around her. And I feel like Pap is taking advantage of her because she is younger and he knows she don't have nobody around her that can really school her and give her the right guidance as far as this industry is concerned. I feel like he's definitely taking advantage of her. And I'm going to tell y'all why in a little bit. Okay. So, Remy posted the video in Daniel's Leather, and it went viral, like I said, because people was complimenting Remy's looks and this and that. But that's not the main reason why it went viral. It went viral because Papoose was in there with her. Okay? He was in there with her recording at that. And if you notice, because I went back and looked, well, they didn't took the video down now, but some people got it on their channels. Even Tasha K posted it, right? You could tell by the way Remy was talking and the way the owner what do you call him, Danny or something like that, that after I found out Papoose was there, when I went back to watch the initial video, I was like, oh, you could tell he was there. Because if I'm not mistaken, he even kind of giggled a little bit in the video. And that's how people initially caught on that he was there. They was like, oh, you can hear Papoose laughing. And then people tried to negate it. They was like, oh, that wasn't Pap, until it was the owner of the store. And I think that owner did that on purpose, y'all. I think he did it on purpose because the owner is cool with Remy and Papoose. He's cool with both. And he's been knowing them a long time. They've been shopping with him for a very, very long time. So they kind of became friends, right? So I personally think he did that on purpose by putting it out because later on, once the blog started exposing it, he removed it off of his Instagram page, his business page. But he later posted a picture of him and Papoose in the very same spot in the store, but the owner had the same outfit on as the picture he had. I mean, as Remy's video, right? So that's how people was able to put two and two together and realize that Papoose was there. Okay, so my thing is, now you in the store, the fur coat store, shopping with your ex-wife, laughing, giggling, having a good time. Clarissa's thinking he's, and this was around Christmas time, y'all. Clarissa's thinking he's at home with his mom and his visiting his daughter, thinking, oh, he went get his daughter from Remy and went to his mom house to be with family over there. But he in the store with Remy, right? Clarissa even said that because I got the screenshot and I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow. Somebody in her comments said, how you feel about Papoose spending Christmas with Remy or shopping with Remy or something like that? And she was like, Papoose is not with his ex-wife. Papoose is with his daughter and his mother. Okay. And then the person said, first of all, that's not his ex-wife. They still married. I was like, well, she need to stop responding to stuff like that. Okay. But they clocked her real quick, child. And I was like, bro, she had to be embarrassed by that, because if she's saying Papoose was with his mother and his daughter, and then she found out on the internet that he spent some time with Remy as well, in my opinion, that means he lied to her then. He told her he was going to spend some time with his daughter and his family, with his mama them, but how you end up in Daniel's leather with your ex-wife, and the child wasn't even there, okay? Baby Reminisce wasn't in the store with them. So that was real interesting, y'all. That was real interesting. And you could tell it bothered her because people talked about that for a hot minute. She even posted a video shopping in the Louis V store by herself, running up a bag, and then was later exposed behind that, having Papoose pretend like he bought her some Louis V luggage and stuff. Whole time she hadn't already posted the videos of her in Louis V running up a tab. Right? So people expose that also. Like, you really gonna get back. That's how I say, y'all, she can't have no real guidance or PR or nothing like that around her, because you posted a video in the LV store bragging and showing the receipt, counting money, showing the receipt of what you just spent on yourself. Papoose was in New York with Remy and his family, and next thing you know, when Papoose get back or come from upstairs, you posting a video making it seem like Papoose just bought you that Louis V stuff and pretending to be surprised. Like, you didn't have to give me that. Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't. I ain't got one of those. Mind you, she said, I don't have one of those. How would you know that if he just bought you that? How would you know that you don't have one of those if he just bought? And she said it in that video, y'all. No cap in my rap. Okay. She said, I don't have one of those. And Tasha K was the one who exposed that part. I think I still have that clip also. But that's when Tasha was like, you don't have one. How would you know if you don't have one of those if he just surprised you and bought you that for Christmas? Like, make it make sense. Child, it was so funny, y'all. But that's why I said she can't have no real guidance or real, no type of PR around her, because it's always public spectacle after public spectacle, stunt, whatever. And if y'all remember, when Papoose was with Remy, they kept their images clean for a very long time. So Papoose is well seasoned in this industry. He knows about marketing and PR and how to keep your image clean and all of that, because he kept that Black Love image clean for a very long time, baby, to the point where none of his hoes came out here. And they did come out, but it wasn't broadcasted everywhere. Even the lady that came out here and said she had a baby by Pap, a secret baby child. I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole too. But make it make sense, y'all. The reason why I said I feel like he's using that girl and taking advantage of her and manipulating her is because ain't no way. Ain't with all the stuff that's being exposed. I feel like if you are a man and he's way, way much older than her, like 17, 18 years older than her, it's no way he can't sit his woman down. A man is supposed to be a leader, right? Lead your household. Regardless if you the breadwinner or not, you still supposed to maintain the role as the leader of the household. Ain't no way in hell he ain't, he can definitely sit down with her and say, babe, look, don't do this. Stop responding to these people. Stop, embarrassing yourself online, making a just stop. Because Remember, in the messages between her and Pap that Remy exposed, one message in particular, she texts Pap and say, "I know you don't like the internet games and stuff like that. So if you know this man don't like that type of stuff, why do you keep doing it?" So that's why I said, if he don't like the internet games and the clown show and all of that, why is he allowing his woman to constantly make herself look the fool on the internet? She don't she don't have to respond every time. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with responding every blue moon or whatever if it's real heavy, if it's really, really public or whatever. But she responds to damn near every content creator, big and small, be calling into shows, putting on fake voices, acting like supporters, and all of these things, y'all. That is crazy. She is ruining her brand. For the ones who are really diehard Clarissa lover fans, y'all, that's not a good look. Like, Layla Ali tried to tell her. She tried to tell her and help her brand wise, because the lifespan of the bag of boxers is very, very short lived. And that's with the men. And the women don't even make a third of what the men make. Okay? Floyd Millionaire was a billionaire from boxing. Clarissa got a $8 million deal, allegedly, because it's a whole lot behind that Win Records deal, too. We can go down that rabbit hole also, y'all. But hold on. I had to drink some of my coffee. My voice, I'm talking like crazy, child. But yeah, like, it's so many boxers. If you look it up, y'all, it's so many boxers, male boxers, that once they retired, they became broke. Like, I don't know if it's a curse over the boxing sport, or if they just not investing their money right, but they constantly going bankrupt and just like not having nothing. And they just was making allegations that Floyd Mayweather is broke. Not our kind of broke, but the rich people type of broke. Whatever that means. They saying that's why he trying to come back out and fight. I think it's Pacquiao again or somebody. Because if you retired, why do you have to keep coming out here randomly every couple years to fight somebody coming out of retirement at that big old age, right? Hold on, y'all. So make it make sense. If I was dating someone, I would want them to be around me. Exactly, Brittany. That's the other thing. Let me tell y'all all the things, right? We got 116 in the building. Y'all, please hit that like button. Please show my little goal some love. I put up a little goal, and it's any color, so it does not matter what you decide to bless your girl with. Tip your girl if you're enjoying this content. You can show me some love via my little gold child. Okay, thank you, Toya. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Say, hey, Sean. Hey, my love. Showing some love. Thank you so much, my girl. But that's one thing, y'all. The age difference, right? And it ain't nothing wrong with dating older or younger, but I feel like when it's too much older or too much younger, that's a problem. That, to me, that gives temporary situation and not, longevity or foreverness. It don't get foreverness when it's like that. Rare. It's rare. It happens, but it's rare in my opinion. That's a red flag. That girl is what? 31, 32, and Papoose is almost 50. Okay? So to me, that's a little, and then that girl want a family. His kids is damn near grown outside of the golden child. So he got kids her age. That's the crazy part. That also makes me look at that situation like, is his intentions genuine? Or is he really using her for her money like people saying, right? Another thing is, Papoose is real big on privacy. Real big on privacy and not acting a damn fool on the internet. She does that on a daily. She is constantly putting their business out, constantly making a fool of herself, and he says nothing, right? Another thing too, with that whole Win Records situation. A lot of people was like, oh, he not he don't manage her or da 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 da. She even came out and said he's not her manager, right? But if you go down the Win Records rabbit hole, he definitely gets a percentage of that because he founded her. He signed her as, with the whole win record. Matter of fact, let me pull that up so I can say it correctly. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Let me go to Chat GPT. How is Papoose connected or getting a percentage of Clarissa's money through Win Records? Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. Come on, Chad. Don't take too long to answer either. Okay. All right. So it said here's what's actually going on based on available info. Relationship versus business. Papoose and Clarissa Shields have been publicly linked / dating close relationship. Because of that, people online are assuming he's involved in her finances or career moves. He is. But being in a relationship doesn't equal automatically getting a cut of someone's money. We know that. It says Win Record situation. There is no confirmed major label deal or business filing showing Clarissa Shields signed to Win Records. Oh, it must not be updated, y'all, because she is signed to them. So it might not be updated. Let me see. Require management, business partner, executive producer. Okay. It can't be. It must not be updated or I ain't typed in the right thing. But let me tell y'all, because I remember somebody doing a full breakdown of the Win Record situation, right? So apparently Clarissa signed a deal. Matter of fact, I probably can look that up. Let me see. She signed what deal? Sign. Hold up, y'all. Sign with Win Records for $8 million over a couple years if she wins. I forgot how many fights. She wins fights. Okay, let me see what they say. Okay, so it says here's the real breakdown of the 8 million Win Records deal. Because it's been getting twisted online, what the 8 million deal actually is. Clarissa Shields signed a multi-fight boxing deal. It's with Salida Promotions, her boxing promoter, Win Records, a music / entertainment company. It says the deal guarantees her at least 8 million over multiple fights, about 2 to 4 fights, right? And then it says it also reportedly included a 3 million signing bonus. Hold on, let's see. What Win Records' role is. This is where people get confused. Win Records is not paying her strictly like a boxing promoter. They are a part of a hybrid deal, boxing plus entertainment branding. And let me tell y'all where Papoose coming in, right? So they all getting a percentage off of her. That's the crazy part. And that's what also really, really makes me feel like he has an ulterior motive, y'all. It's definitely giving ulterior motive, but because you her man, right? You her man. You supposed, if you know the industry and you know the business side of things, you supposed to make sure she ain't getting rampage or bamboozled when it comes to contracts and whatever. If that's your expertise and you know all about that, because remember, he got a percentage of Remy's money, right? So you supposed to make sure she's straight and she not getting robbed. Two of these, Win Records and Salida Promotions plus Papoose, get a percentage off of her money. And that's because Papoose founded her. Not founded her, but founded her. That's the term they use because she's his girlfriend, right? And he orchestrated the deal. So that's how he gets a little cut. And then of course Salida Promotions gets a cut and Win Records get a cut. So that's like a three-way, more than, it's like a three-way hybrid deal. And then she get her money. But to me, that's too many hands touching my money on. Okay? It's too much going on. I don't trust it. If I was her, I wouldn't trust it. But of course she gonna trust her man because that's her man. So, matter of fact, I think Nyla did a breakdown on it. If it's in a video and not a live, I'ma play it. I'll play it, not right now, but I'll play it when I go live again. So they said, this is where people get confused. Okay, I read that the hybrid box entertainment branding. She's actually the first athlete signed to Win Records. What type of sense that make? Have y'all ever heard of any artists, any chart-topping artists, any international star being signed to Win Records? I didn't even hear of a Win Records until they started promoting it. The first boxer or athlete to sign to a damn music company. What type of sense does that make? Since what they do? Where the hell they do that at? I could understand the Salida Promotions because that's a promotions company. But entertainment music label, that's just, to me, in my opinion, that's her basically just giving them free money. Because what role do they play in this? That's weird. But hey, Papoose signed to Win Records or whatever he got going on with them. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know for sure about their situation, but he's definitely connected to Win Records some kind of way. Because he getting his little percentage, child. And that's why people was saying, oh, he is her manager. He ain't her manager, but he definitely getting something off the top for founding that deal for her. So, but think about it. All Win Records has is Clarissa. She gonna make some money for them because she's very well known. She's the best female boxer of this time. Like, it's a lot going on, y'all. They know they're gonna make money off her, and I feel like they taking advantage of that girl. So, it says using the deal to expand music, media, branding / crossover opportunities. So Win Records is basically a co-partner helping market and monetize her brand outside of boxing. What have y'all seen her Win Records do for her brand? How are they helping her brand when she's constantly in the media in a bad light? She was just exposed 2 days before her birthday behind a little ninja that looked like a stud that sing country / swing out music. Okay? So they clearly ain't got no good PR or none of that because she keeps getting exposed on the internet, painting her brand in a terrible light. Terrible. And the bad thing is like, bro, who is around this girl to school her, drop some gems, give her some wit? Layla tried to do it. Y'all know how that went. She tried to help her. If you know, Layla is on her shat. Layla mama made sure Layla was straight regardless of boxing. That's why Layla got her own seasoning stuff going on. She on all these cooking shows. She, like, her brand is crazy. She actually Layla make more money with everything outside of boxing. That's the crazy part. So she straight regardless for years. I'm talking about sneakers, magazine covers. Like Layla then had her foot connected to it. Everything. Everything. And that's what Clarissa wants. But it's not gonna happen because she's constantly tarnishing her brand with all of these public spectacles. Instead of, like I'm so aggravated because it's like it's always our people. And I wish she had somebody around her that could, because she has the ability to be a big, big, big household name. She has it. But it's like it's always drama surrounding or something going on. And it's not a good look. Even with her and Papoose popping out with their relationship, I feel like they should have kept that on the low low until he actually divorced his wife. Because that's not a good look. It's so unfortunate. Hey, Auntie Primo, you say hey, Pocket Chat. You talking about my little project? Your little project? Who's your little project? Oh, you talking about Clarissa? That's your little project. Oh my God. And I know Auntie Primo love her some Clarissa, y'all. Her and Harmony, child, they love them some Clarissa. Okay? And I ain't gonna say I love her, but I like her. I like her, and I like the fact I'm a girl's girl. I like the fact that she's doing big things with women boxing. I love black excellence, especially when it's a woman, baby. Okay, period. But I just don't like the everything surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? Like the public spectacles, always in drama, always being exposed, and you already got a target on your back just from being a black female in a male dominated sport. The target is already there. So to make it where you really got to be on your P's and Q's when you trying to do big things and open doors for the next generation to come. Like, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating, y'all. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Thank you to whoever just sent something to my coffee. I appreciate y'all. I don't know who sent it. It ain't showing. But thank you to whoever donated to my little coffee, child. All right, let me see, y'all. Uh, Hold up. Oh, I see. Thank you, Miss Rice. I got it. Okay, so Brittany say love Layla Ali is very beautiful and has a beautiful family. Does and do. And that's why I don't like how I don't like how her and Clarissa's situation played out. I feel like that was a bad look because you know when the way people painted that situation and tried to make it seem like Layla was jealous of Clarissa. Like, are y'all cool? That lady don't even box no more. Imagine being jealous of somebody who's in a sport that you're retired from. She tried to help that girl. And I personally feel, because if y'all remember, Layla and Clarissa was cool at one point. Clarissa looked at Layla like a big sister. I really feel like some people got in Clarissa's ear and made Clarissa go after Layla, like to get, clout from that situation and to try to really, really bring eyes to that situation. I really feel like some people was around her because when she was talking about it and saying different things, she kept mentioning her team or people, whatever. So that situation was toe up. But she should have, that's some advice I would have said on. I would have definitely took, because you got to look at what she's built. It's about action. You got to look at everything that Layla has built. And that's what you want for yourself. That's what you're striving for. When you stop boxing or retire from boxing and want to keep that residual generational income coming in, baby. Because Clarissa didn't get her start like Layla did. Even with Layla's success, she still had the greatest of all time, the Muhammad Ali, baby. Big Daddy. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. She had that legacy. Daddy had a coin too. So he opened doors for her. Also, Clarissa had to work even harder to get hers. So that's why I said that situation should have went completely different. Completely different. But anyways, I kind of got off topic a little bit, y'all. But even though it's still low-key in topic, but kind of got away from it a little bit. But yeah, like I don't know. Let's see. So let's go to Maserati Bud page, y'all. Because like I said, he dropped some things, of course. Okay, I'm gonna go check it. He dropped a clip. Let me see. So if y'all I'm gonna show y'all what he posted. Hold on. Hold up. All right. So he posted because, and if y'all remember when we did our first live on this situation, I said, y'all, Clarissa should have never came out here and addressed this dude, especially if you know you did have dealings with him or whatever, whether it was actual or not. The fact, all she had to do was drop that audio that she dropped and leave it there. Because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with social media, people are going to believe what they want to believe, regardless of what you put out. You could put out stone cold proof, baby. But if people don't want to believe what you got, they will not. And you can't convince them otherwise. So if you're going to do your big one, do it one time and keep it pushing. But because Clarissa is the type of person that has to respond, kind of like Miss Battle, I feel like she exposed herself rather than, she helped Maserati Bud expose her, basically. Because if y'all remember the live we went over that is still up on her Instagram page, she was literally, in the beginning of the live, she said she didn't even know this guy. That's what she effed up. Because she changed her story 3 times in the midst of her live stream. It went from her not knowing who he is to some guy that just pops up to the events they at taking pictures like a fan to what was the last one? A stalker that don't want to leave her alone and didn't want to take no for an answer. Okay? It was all of that. But you said you didn't know him at all. And then that prompted him to expose messages because she put out that audio and then she went live acting like he's just this stalkerish guy. She even mentioned grape, y'all. And that was so distasteful in my opinion because our black men get enough of, jackets. Like they get enough jackets as it is. They have it hard as it is. So to mention that in the realm of y'all situation, knowing that you had some type of dealings with this guy, whether it be cordial or actually, we don't know, because he did say on that audio that he never effed her, but that's left up to speculation because there wasn't much context to that audio anyways, because they hung it up, right? They let people hear what they wanted people to hear and they hung it up. So it was definitely more to that conversation, though, you can tell, right? But to say, something about he might be the type to grape somebody or whatever because he can't take no for an answer. Bruh, you don't say stuff like that. Like, I get the frustration, but you don't say stuff like that because, like I said, it was wrong. Especially seeing as how you did have dealings with this man. You did. He wouldn't be able to expose what he's exposing if you didn't. Okay? That meant, y'all, whenever we went over her messages, at the bottom of her screen, it said disappearing messages, right? And if they both got a DM, right? Because you ain't talking by yourself. You know you and this man talking in the DM. Why the hell would you come out here and lie like he can't expose the very same messages on his end? That's why I say, y'all, she can't have nobody around her that's giving true guidance, dropping true gems like a mother figure, somebody that really want to see her win. Because ain't no way somebody that really F with her, that thinks about impulsive behavior and consequences due to impulsive behavior and reacting out of anger impulsively before thinking about those consequences. You know, somebody with that type of wisdom, she can't, because they'll catch it before it starts. They'll be like, sis, don't do that. Don't do that. Because look, think about this. You go do that and then this happened. And then that happened. And then it's a domino effect and it keep going. She can't. Not even her ninja. Ain't no way Pap ain't know this girl was finna get on live and make herself look the damn fool. Knowing, but you know what? She was embarrassed. And let me tell you why. Because y'all know I'm real good at analyzing and reading people based on the messages that Clarissa showed. When she was reading those messages and adding things to it to manipulate and gaslight the audience, right? Because remember, I pointed that out, how she was reading messages that wasn't even there. Scrolling and reading messages that wasn't even on the phone, right? That's why I personally read all the messages to y'all myself. Because of that, you can't gaslight and manipulate me, baby. I pay attention too good. So as she's doing that, and when she's saying he, him in certain messages, she's adding Pap's name. But Pap's name was nowhere near those messages. And you knew that later. The guy didn't even know that Pap was the one she was dealing with, because it was even a moment in the messages where she said, y'all can believe fake text messages if y'all want. And that's when Remy exposed her and Papoose on the internet. Okay. But you knowing that this guy has the same messages you got, but at the bottom hers saying disappearing messages, then when you go to his, you can fill in the blanks. You can fill in the blanks. She was upset with this man because this man was in a poly and had other women. And it's given that she wanted to be the only one. If you was here, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because I read those messages he put up too. So it's like, how the hell? Y'all can't tell me. Now I go back. Let me look at the poll. Let's look at the poll. So 78% voted yes, 22% voted no. And the question was, and we got 91 votes. The question was, is Pap ignoring Maserati Bud and focusing on 50 a chess move, or he's just embarrassed? So like I say, 78% put yes. So y'all think he's embarrassed? And 22% put no. Okay, we can end it now. So 78% feel like he's embarrassed. And I would have to agree, because, hold on, let's go back here. I would have to agree, y'all. I got to agree with the 78%, because what man wouldn't be embarrassed? Y'all know, just from the saga, the true saga that we covered, we spoke about egos and men's pride and all of that, and how it changes the dynamic of any type of relationship once a man's pride or ego is hurt or tarnished, right? It changes the dynamic. Men look at women differently when they do certain things publicly. Men do not like to be embarrassed publicly, right? Especially that we've established that Papoose is the type that doesn't like, he loves privacy. He don't like internet spectacles, whatever. He don't like stuff like that. He's low key. He's that low key type. So for this to come out, and at that time, you got to be thinking about it. Remy exposed Clarissa begging Papoose for her time, for him to buy her things, to give her flowers, to fall asleep on the phone with her. She was asking, for those type of things in the text message, right? So, but you was also talking to another dude at that time, which is Maserati Bud, the guy that's on the screen. She was talking to him too. But she had to have been telling Papoose that she wasn't talking to nobody else, which is what I think prompted her to come out here and try to, manipulate and gaslight the situation, because she didn't prove nothing, but further helped them expose and embarrass her, because he then started dropping videos and text messages himself, right? So Papoose is watching everything. He might be upstairs, but he got a phone and a TV and a computer up there too, I'm sure. So he watching everything, y'all. And you can't tell me that man's pride and ego wasn't hurt to see his woman doing this. Well, in the car with this ninja. Let me show y'all. You can't tell me Papoose ain't feel no type of way about this. And you know she was lying to him, well, rightfully so, which I feel like she should have kept it real and tell him the truth because he's still a married man. And at that time, when she was talking to this dude, Papoose was still living with Remy. Okay? So, ciao bye. I wish I would protect your feelings with a lie, baby. I'm finna hurt you with the truth and not give 0 F's. Cause you a married man. I'm not married. You the married man. Okay? That's how she should have came at the situation. All right. So, because she went live, remember the order of the receipts. 50 Cent dropped it first, where he posted a picture and tag Papoose and say, "Hey Pap, why don't you ask your girl about her, pulling up to Maserati Bud or whatever, dealing with Maserati Bud, right?" And then that's when Clarissa jumped in and responded and said, whatever, she don't know who he is, basically ignoring the fact of who this person is, regardless. And that's when the dude felt compelled to come out and speak because she started painting him to be this stalker and all these she called him stud man, stud boy. Yeah, she did him dirty, child. She did him dirty. So he responded, right? We read these messages on the last live where he was telling her, he poly. She said, I don't be in the mix with bad built ugly itches. He said, you tripping, that's last year. Then she got mad and said, you spent Christmas with them too, which I don't give a damn. But since you love lying, don't come around me with the foolery. And then he said, you forgot we talked about that? If you don't know this man and you ain't never had dealings with this man, he just some stalkerish fan that be, stalking and being around and ish. Why is you worried about him spending Christmas with other females? Okay. So, yep, engaged. Oh, she was engaged to Tony Child. No, but she was talking to this guy when she first was because it's being stated now that she's been dealing with Pap since 2020 allegedly. Okay, but these messages was from, was it the end of 2024 or the beginning of 2025, something like that. Back in December 2024 or January 2025, they went in something like that, y'all. It was around those times, right? She was with Pap. Because she said on the interview, September coming gonna make her and Papoose 2 years together. Even though the ones who know. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. The ones who know. It ain't gonna be no 2 years, maybe more like 5 or 6. But anyways, let me show y'all this. So he decided to post this. I hope the music don't play. Let me see. Y'all just watch it. I can't play the music, but he posted this and it said big night for it said big night for the quote. Something like that. Let me see if I can start it over. Y'all read the beginning. When I first posted, read the I'ma read it, but I'ma pause it with it on there. Okay, so he posted this video, right? And it says big night with the champ. The champ is Clarissa, of course. Watch this. That's the first video. Action. They walking in, right? Maserati Bud. He put them in cartoon form, y'all. Okay? He put them in cartoon form. But this is them. That's Maserati Bud right here. This is Clarissa. And I'm guessing that's Clarissa homegirl. If y'all know, Clarissa got a best friend named Nigeria. They call her Nini. She was, she been in the mix too. She was the one who called Maserati Bud on the phone and basically got him to admit some things or whatever. And Clarissa was trying to make it seem like he was dealing with Nini. He was dealing with Nigeria, or he was always around for her. After she hadn't already lied and say they didn't know who he was, right? She done told so many lies instead of she just kept it honest and let it go. Like I said, I feel like she should have said, yeah, I did know him. I did talk to him for a little while. We didn't have nothing sexual going on. And eventually I stopped talking to him. That's it. That's all. Some people make themselves look guiltier in a situation where they wasn't guilty from the beginning. That's the crazy part. Because then they start making people question what really happened because you were telling unnecessary lies, right? So he posted this, and then they in cartoon, but they walking into the club, right? Big night. I think she had just won a fight, or this was around a time where she had her movie coming out, the Fire Inside, a premiere maybe, or it was being released, something like that. Because I heard them speak of that. All right, let's go. Oh, see, now they not in cartoon no more. Now you can see Maserati Bud right here. You can see Clarissa right here in this two-piece blue outfit, and you can see the other homegirl and whoever the other people is that's around, right? You see all of them together. But this is somebody she says she didn't know. Oh, hope they don't get me for that booty. That's Clarissa with her belt. Oh, okay. Let me take that down. I didn't know they was gonna show ass and titties. I didn't know. I didn't know that was gonna be shown. Okay, but yeah, we ain't see too much. Okay, but anyways, y'all, they was in the strip club celebrating. You see, she had her belt, so she must have just won a fight. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was something else said about him being around whenever she had her movie premiere for The Fire Inside. Also, but yeah, they were celebrating that night. Now let's go to the other one. And it was more. Y'all gonna have to go on his page and watch it in its entirety, because it was one part where they was throwing money on one of the strippers together, and taking a picture together and just laughing it up, talking, joking, whatever, right? But you could see they all walked in the club together, and they left together. No, this is a different night. I take that back because you got on a different outfit. Okay, hold on. You say I agree with you, Pac. He gotta be butthurt because he's the New Yorker, the player, and she's the little country girl from Flint. He's hurt, and I bet you he's gonna get his lick back. Listen, when the licks never stop, it ain't nothing to get back. See, a lot of people have been bamboozled, and I don't want to say manipulated, but they look at Pap as this innocent, black love, God-fearing, one-woman man, right? When that was never the case, according to Remy. Like, because Remy allowed him to shine and allowed the black love facade to flourish, and she protected it, instead of when the infidelity first started, she should have really popped her itch. But because she protected that brand and protected him for so long as his wife, she had to take the fall for the infidelity starting. She had to take the fall. And if y'all remember, she said that. She said, I'll be the bad guy. I'll take the fall. But if y'all go to Mary J. Blige's song, and I told y'all about this a while back when I covered this, situation. Mary J. put out a song called Gone Forever, featuring Remy Ma. Back in 2022 or 2021, if I'm not mistaken. If you listen to Remy's part, and some of y'all probably heard it, because when a good girl gone, she be gone forever. It goes like that, right? How Remy part go? Remy's part tells a story. It tells a story of a cheating husband, because she said something along the lines, hold on, y'all, bear with me, because my voice a little scratchy because the weather keep changing, and I'm trying to remember the words. But I love that song. She say, you did me wrong, because when a good girl gone, she be gone forever. When a real bitch, you gonna wish you never met her, and I'm a real, don't make them like me no more. Before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floors. How I go, I told you I'm your wife, I can't be your whore. We different prices. I don't go for what she go for. Please leave your keys. I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja, give him all his box. And then she say, trying to bring me down, I give him all his top. See, I got some money, boo. I do what I want to do and hop in 100. Turn me to a dog, I'm about to woof. Now I'm gone, nigga, poof. That's her lyrics, y'all. That's her lyrics. That is Remy's verse on that song. Now you got people, and if you go on TikTok, I seen people posting that clip saying Remy been trying to tell us, right? And it's crazy because, like, how ironic, right? Is it coincidental or no? Is it ironic or is it, she was actually trying to tell us what was going on back in 2021, 2022, right? So it's little clues here and there or whatever, but that was one of the main things, her verse from that song, that made me really start looking into this story. And let me tell y'all how I came across it, right? Because I was on Remy. I follow Remy on Instagram, y'all. And this was last year sometime. This was around the time when Remy came out here exposing Clarissa and Papoose. Because she wanted Papoose gone. Because she like, you dating somebody else. I'm dating somebody. Why are you still here? Like, go live with her, right? So at that time, people was at Remy's neck, y'all. Like, eating it up. They was dragging the out of her from the Easy to Block Captain situation. So I was like, bruh, it got to be more to I never believed in that whole black love. Oh, he held her down for 7 years in jail. I never believed that. I'm sorry. And I didn't ask multiple men in my family, even though that ain't like telling, but when men give their opinion on it, because a lot, Papoose really, really got a good facade out here as world's most faithful husband, right? But I never believed that because I remember Remy saying too how when she got out of jail, she had to fight baby mamas because he was, still dealing with the baby mamas, right? But that's besides the point. Anyway, so what was I saying, child, and lost it? Damn, y'all, I forgot what I was saying. That's why I need to stop getting off the topic. But it's crazy. This whole situation is just crazy, baby. Okay. But yeah, I was going down the rabbit hole because they was dragging Remy so much. And I was like, bruh, I already didn't believe the whole he was faithful the whole time she was in jail. Right. But Remy did interviews where she was really uncomfortable. It was said that even in one interview that he was abusive to her, allegedly. Like, it's a lot, y'all. You got to really go down the rabbit hole. And this is from years ago. Okay? So, going down the rabbit hole, I was looking on her Instagram, and that's when I ran across the clip of her doing her verse on Mary J's song, Gone Forever. When a good girl gone, she be gone forever. When a rip leave, you gonna wish you never met, and I'm a rip. Don't make them like me no more. Before I share my bed, I'll sleep on floors. I told you, I'm a wife, I can't be your whore. We different prices, I don't go for what she go for. Please leave your keys, I'm changing all these locks. About to find a new ninja, give him all his box. You bring me down, I give him all his top. See, I got some money, boo. I do what I want to do. Okay? You hop in the honey. You turn me to a dog. I'm about to woo. Now I'm gone, nigga, poof. Y'all, tell me that's not telling. Tell me that don't coincide with this story. Come on now. A married woman talking about stuff like that. Most artists, they rap about their real lives. Like, that's what make it hit even harder, and why people can relate, because they be telling stories, but it be truthful stories in their raps, right? So when I heard that verse, I was like, oh yeah, she been trying to say something, but she just never actually came out and said it because she was protecting her husband. She was protecting his image, protecting Black Love brand. But back to them, y'all. Back to this situation. So let's get to that other video. Not fold them like a pretzel, Scorpio. You said Clarissa is the lick. Facts, okay? She was with Pap 2020, engaged to Tony in 2024, and messing with Maserati Bud 2024. It's so messy. Jay, listen, Jay Marie. Who it's messy because y'all, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but she was just people were so surprised when she popped out with Pap because she was just engaged to Tony Rich. People was like, damn, she just got engaged to this dude, but now she with Remy husband. Y'all, it's crazy. But we're gonna go down that rabbit hole. We're definitely gonna go down the rabbit hole. We're gonna start it tomorrow. She has one with Keisha Cole called um, what is it called? You I think she was telling. Is it called You? The song is called You. Verify that, Scorpio, because I'm gonna go listen to it. Is it called You by Keisha Cole featuring Remy? I think she was telling something in that one as well. Okay, I'm gonna check into it. Let me write that down because I'm gonna forget, child. Hold on, let me write that down. Keisha. Oh. Featuring Remy Ma. All right, I'm gonna check into it. But what was I saying? I thought that was Pretty Bree with them for her birthday tonight. I said, oh Lord. Listen. Who's probably saying I ain't trying to promote titties on my at all. Ain't promoting nobody daddies. Okay? We ain't promoting nobody daddies. So, oh, they just messaging me back. It took them forever. I'm gonna go back and check it. All right. So you say yes, Tupac. It's called You on her album Point of No Return. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. I hope she just stay off the internet for real because it's not a good look at all, y'all. And that's why I say I don't hate her or I just don't like certain behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Like when you raise a certain way, it's like, child, I feel like she don't have no guidance around her. Like she's somebody who made it, but is given struggling to hold on to it because she don't have nobody that can really help her and guide her through this industry. Because baby, if you don't have the proper guidance and covering, this industry will eat you up and spit you out. Everybody want a piece, okay? Everybody want a piece. And it's so unfortunate. I love Kevin Gates too, baby. I love me some Gates. You know I love my Louisiana rappers now. All right, let me show y'all this. Okay, so this is the other one. This one y'all gonna have to go back and look yourself because it's in the script club, okay? Now this one right here, she had to have been effed up. Ain't no way she wasn't under the influence allegedly because watch, I'm gonna show y'all why. I might play this one a little bit until I get to his music, then I'm gonna stop it.
How you recognize weirdo niggas? One, I don't know you, right?
Okay, y'all heard that? This is from the live that Clarissa did a couple days ago. And this is why I said she exposed herself in that live because she said she don't know him. She said, let me tell y'all how you recognize weirdo ninjas, right? And then she said, one, I don't know you. So he said, oh, you don't know me? Hold up. He said, you don't know me?
Yes.
Now, why is I had to cut it off because his music about to start playing, y'all. Why is Clarissa in the front seat with dude and Nene in the back seat? If this is somebody that Nene knows and whatever, link to whatever, why are you in the front seat giggling like a damn fool, looking like you under the influence? Look, don't she look like I don't know, maybe she was drunk, y'all? They was out partying. She like something was going on, okay? It was something, child. But make that make sense. Y'all, when I tell y'all they dragging her in them comments, somebody say, damn, Pap ain't never made Clarissa laugh like that. I said they toe up for that, y'all. They said, damn, Pap ain't never made Clarissa laugh like that. Y'all gotta go read them comments. But child, he been posting. He slowed down. He said he ain't post. Let me see. Hold on. That was it. He said he ain't posting nothing else unless he have to. But he's done, y'all. That's what he said. He said, let me take him off the screen. He said he ain't posting nothing else unless he has to. Okay? Meaning, if she come back out here saying something out the way and he got to rebuttal it, he will. He will. And I feel like, a lot of men, it's frowned upon men getting active with women on social media, going exposure for exposure. But I'm like this, right? If somebody come at you on social media and you have a brand or a name to protect, you have every right to defend yourself regardless of your gender and regardless of a gender you going against, period. Because I tell the same thing to my sons as I will my daughter. They're going to get that same advice. Don't let nobody play with you. I don't care who it is. Always defend your name. Defend your legacy. Because this man is an artist. He do music. Now imagine you got somebody saying you a stalker. You were stalking them. Just a weirdo around taking pictures of them. Why they not paying attention and recording and even mention grape. Oh, he might be the type to grape or something like that. No, that man had every right to come out and defend himself at that point. This wasn't no little old back and forth where she's saying, "Oh, I didn't you ain't never slept with me," and he's saying, "Yes, I did." Da, da, da. This wasn't that. She said a lot of things, a lot of defaming things at that, right? So I feel like he had every right to defend himself. And if you notice, he still ain't doing the most. He just showing barely enough to show, hey, there was indeed a connection. There was indeed some type of interaction. Okay? That's what he doing. He ain't disrespecting her as far as showing a nude or, her in a compromising position. He ain't did none of that. So I feel like he might still low-key have love for her. Because even on his video, he said he was like, Clarissa, you effed with me the long way. And you could tell by the messages he really liked her. Okay? You could tell. Because he was like, I'm doing all the things that you saying Pap ain't doing. Getting your flowers, staying on the phone with you all night and buying your things. He said he bought furniture for her house and all of that, y'all. I don't know how true it is, but he sure was naming the colors of the sofas and all of that. The TV coming out the bed. Child, listen. Child, listen. So I say that's the one she probably should have been with. While she over there fighting Pap to get a divorce behind the scenes. Because you can't tell me she ain't behind the scenes constantly on Papoose ass about that divorce. Notice it was so much talk about a divorce and it just kind of like disappeared. Nobody talking about a divorce no more. It just went under wraps. It don't take no years to get no child. These people ain't got money like that. Remy got a little coin, but not to the point where it'll take years to mediate a divorce. They don't have no shared assets. They got their child, and I feel like regardless of how much money you have, if a mom really want a divorce, they gonna get one with the quickness too. If you really want a divorce, you're gonna get one. It's not gonna take no years. None of that. And it don't take but a little bit of common sense to understand that. So I feel like he's definitely playing on her. Because I even remember it being said that the divorce was withdrew. I don't know how true that is, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Okay. So, what was I gonna say? That's it. So, y'all, this is the part of the live stream. Well, I ain't gonna do it tonight because I'm tired. I got a headache too. I normally, set a timer, and if my goal is clear, I'll add an extra 30 minutes to the live. But I ain't gonna be able to do that tonight, y'all, because my head's starting to hurt. I'm hungry. Right, Lupac? Some people will lose a good man. At least you will be with someone that really can. Exactly. Like, girl, ain't no, bruh. Ooh. Our generation, Lord have mercy. My bad, Lupac is on Keisha's album 1111. Okay, I could have found it by the name anyways. So long as I know it's called You, I'll be able to find it. I'm gonna look for it in a few. Yes, she was glowing with him. Laughing out, he said he need 15K for an interview too. Who said that? Maserati Bud. Child wouldn't give him $15. It ain't that serious, okay? Unless, not even that. I wouldn't pay 15K for no tea on her. I'm sorry. That 15K gonna have to come with way more than a couple receipts on Clarissa. Okay? Dude, we don't even know you like that. We don't even know you. I could see 15K for Chris Brown or something. At least you know for sure you're gonna get some millions on that interview. But a Maserati Bud, who wasn't even known until this situation happened, which is why he keep plugging his music with the receipts. Ain't nobody giving you no 15K to talk about Clarissa. That, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm glad I caught myself. Ain't nobody giving him no damn 15K. He lost his mind. Pap knows he have a limit and he is squeezing to me. Listen, squeezing hard, baby. Okay, very, very hard. And just I feel y'all. I feel like the more and more time pass, the more and more I feel like Papoose is showing his true colors with this situation. After that dude Maserati Bud exposed Clarissa, ain't no way in hell you could tell me that Papoose wasn't embarrassed. It's no way. That's a man. That's a man. And millions of people are watching this feud. It's no way in hell. I wish I could be the number 9 on the keypad in Remy and Juju and whoever else the group chat is. Lord, let me be the pound symbol. Okay. Y'all know that group chat is litty. Litty. I know that group chat lit. I just know it, baby. I would, ooh, please, Juju, expose the messages. Ooh, everybody want to be in that group chat because y'all know they talking cash money shit about Clarissa being exposed. Y'all know they talking cash money shit. But it's all good in the hood. But anyways, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here. Like I say, tomorrow we can start our rabbit hole on the Clarissa and Pap and Remy saga to go, just go down that rabbit hole and see what we can find as far as connections and DM messages and all of that, text messages. We're gonna bring out all the big GUNs, right? So we can just familiarize ourselves with everything that happened in chronological or a certain timeline of events, just because I'm gonna be covering them more and more. So we're gonna start from the beginning and see what we can put together, right? Because we got a lot of new supporters. When I did my live the other day on Clarissa and them, I got like 30 something supporters, like 30 something new subscribers. So every time I go live about the Shields, Papoose, Remy situation, more and more people come. Okay, so I'm about to bust that algorithm wide open, baby. Period. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking our pack on this live. I hope y'all enjoyed what we did, dialogue about on this one. Go back and watch my other one if you want a little more detail. If you was kind of wondering like what the hell, what's going on? Go watch my first one that I did the other day on this situation. If you're a member of my channel, we did do a members only live a little earlier today. We dropped some major tea. Okay. So you can go check that out, but you got to get a membership to, see that exclusive content, baby. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow with another one. I may go live twice tomorrow. I'm gonna see what I have going on, but I do need to start going hard because the month gonna be over before you know it. It go by so doggone fast. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank y'all so much for y'all support in this live stream. I love y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise.
never let the lie rock. Nope, say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on black. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipt so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got me? She OB, Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Shut it down, baby.